Oh, he's feral! Hello and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. I'm not only 25 and this is Perception is Everything. Why is it called Perception is Everything? Well, in this series we are of course going to be primarily focusing on the perception tree, although we can put points elsewhere if we choose to. But this series is going to be a no trader series. We're going to be relying on looting very heavily, so perception really is everything in this series. In terms of our settings, we are on warrior difficulty, zombies always run, loot respawn is disabled, airdrops are marked on, and it's 64 max alive for horde night. Everything else is the default. We generated a brand new seed for this run. The advanced generation settings are on the screen now, so pause the video if you're interested in seeing this in more detail, but it does seem like we have a nice sized city in each biome, including a small patch of wasteland right in the middle, which is great. So that's it, let's have some good old perception tree no trader fun and get into it. Okay, you join me putting the campfire down for a brand new series. Welcome to Perception is Everything. In fact, we've got our skill points already, so we can just go ahead and remove the White River Citizen quest. We do not need it anymore. We're going to spend the skill points. Now, as much as Perception is Everything, we are going to put 2 points into Strength and 2 into Sex Rex, but that's going to be it for the time being until we've maxed out Perception. The game, in my eyes, is just unplayable without at least Sex Rex 2. It's too important. Then everything from here on in will be focused into the Perception tree. So on that note, let's just make... How many of these can we make? 3? Let's make 3 spears, eh? And so because we're not using the trader, we're going to be relying on Lucky Looter. We're going to be relying on Horde Night, on looting. You know, it's going to change the way the game plays completely. There'll be stuff that you'd usually take to sell that we won't be taking. So we have started right next to a little town here. I don't know if it's quite a city, but this is where we're going to set up base. We're going to look for, you know, an appropriate base. I can see Wasteland over there. Okay, well, it's a bit early days for that, so we won't be going there just yet. We're going to find an appropriate place to throw down some chests, a bedroll, and then we're going to just get to looting. That's what we're going to do this series. Now, I do not like the spear. It's not something I'm a fan of. I don't like the fact the power attack is a throw, and I don't like how weak in general it is. So let's see how I get on against this older zombie over here. A tough zombie off the bat. Now, the range is lovely. But you need those knockdowns, and I'm not getting them. There we go. Ah, you see? I'm rusty as anything with the spear. Wow, this is garbage. Whew. That was one tanky hoodie guy. But this thing will get better as we level it up and stuff, so that's fine. Now, things like this are going to be important, because we can't buy workbenches from the trader. We'll pick up the oil shell. And usually that's how I get my workbenches, and we're also focusing on perception. So we're going to have to hope we find schematics for the workbenches, or ultimately we'll just have to wait until we can spec in once we've kind of got what we want in the perception tree. It's really going to change the way the game plays, and I think it's going to, you know, make it feel more like it should in terms of progression. Probably a good time to mention the settings we're playing on here. The zombies, as you can see, always run. We are on warrior difficulty, and the horde is every 7 days. Feral senses off for the time being. I might change that if I find it something I'm missing, but... Ooh, vitamins. And a nurse. Okay, so the drop's a bit heavier than that. Noted. Cool. Ooh, an antibiotic. That's pretty huge. That's another thing. Antibiotics are going to be a lot harder to come by. I can hear another zombie waking up. It's not a biker. Nice. Zombies are coming thick and fast now. Ooh, a claw hammer. That's a beautiful find. Day one. I'm thinking we want to be pretty central in this town, so I don't know. This is looking pretty central here. Why don't we just... Well, there's the trader. We don't want to be too close to him. Why don't we just set up a base on top of this passing gas for now? Yeah, this works for me. There we go. We'll just keep things... Well, we'll keep it sorted for now. I might also put 1 point in MasterChef, because that's another thing that's going to be difficult. So we might as well clear this place out that we've moved into. Any zombies at all? Just the one, it seems. Ah, first hit taken. Okay, cool. No workbench schematic, unfortunately. But every loot container becomes valuable when you're playing this style. Oh, there's a painkiller. Love that. Yeah, this seems like quite a nice little place to set a base. There we go. If we just get a ladder up there, that's a nice way in and out of this place. Alright, let's make a move then. We'll loot these things later. We've got some serious looting to do in this place, so let's start as we mean to go on. Wow, there's a lot of zombies in there. Look at that. Am I allowed to use a bow? Yeah, I think I'm allowed to use a bow. Primitive bow. I don't see any issues with that. Let's pick off these zombarinos. Okay, they've woken up, so I guess we'll come and meet them. Hey! This is a lot harder with a spear than it is with a sledge. Alright, they're down. This could make a good beginnings of a horde base, this building here. What are you doing there? Wow, she's a tank. I thought there was a crawler somewhere as well. But let's not worry about that, eh? Mo power for the win. Yeah, we'll just read everything. Ugh! There's like stupid crawler frightened the life out of me. Down he goes. Anybody in here? Nope. So we don't need paper for any reason, but I do want to make a shovel. Except I've got no plant fibers, so let's rectify that. And we do need to scoop up cobble whenever we see it. Because we can't buy this from the traders either, you see? We've got a wasteland right in the centre, and we've got good-sized cities in each biome, so we've got options moving forward. Whoops! Game frightened the life out of me. This game's got it in for me today. Cool, and what we're going to have to start doing is marking these as done when we do them. Oh, we've got a little businessman. Oh, nice. Starting to remember how to use the spear a little bit. Now, one of the main issues, of course, is going to be food in this thing. Let's just use this as a drop chest. And where would we like to loot next? Maybe this military camp. This could be good. Except it's going to have landmines everywhere. It's right opposite the trader. We're not allowed to set foot in that place. That's all. Let's get on the path here. Yeah, tons of landmines around here. I can see a soldier. Surprise, surprise. Not a guy you want to be taking on day one, but there we go. Down he goes. Okay, there's another one right there. Damn it. Right in the cranium. Beauty. Did I wake you, buddy? Yes, I did. Down he goes. Wow, those guys are tough. Day one with a spear. I think we got them all though. Let's get this free wood here. Oh, there's some 762. That's nice. Some steroids. Very good. Yeah, we'll take the free stone. And some bullet tips. Alright. Right, Steve's onto me. We'd nearly leveled here though. We can get some points into these darn spears in a minute. Okay, down goes Steven. Okay, that place is done. And I guess we'll do this shade tree auto. So what's good about this as well is it'll mean that we're gonna... Ooh, 2 repair kits. It'll mean that we're doing POIs that, you know, I'm not getting us quests all the time and stuff. Yeah, I've just become hungry. That could be an issue. Right, there's a skill point. Oh, and there's Edgar. He's so squishy these days. We'll eat our starter chili and hope that we get lucky with some loot drops, because I'm putting my next point into Javelin Master. 10% more damage, 10% more range. We don't need 3 spears. That's overkill. We'll roll with 2. Let's get into this place. Straight away with this guy. Nice one. Oh, there's some pure mineral water. We'll have a bit of that. I nearly said everything's valuable, but that's not true. 2 paper can suck it. Let's get a bit of action onto him. Ooh, he's tough. Oh, wow. Quality 2 fire axe and a bicycle chassis. That's pretty huge. We're on our way to making a bicycle here. Of course, the bicycle's no big deal usually, because you get it as a chain reward from the trader, but certainly a big deal in this series. Steven! He's down. Well, this place was easy. Ooh, pipe baton. Shame we're not going to use it. But I am going to use that weighted head, because that's going to be a nice mod for our spear. The iron arrows could come in handy, and we'll pick up this stuff. Good deal. And here's a working stiff crate as well. With 4 motor tool parts. I don't know that I'll ever get to use them, but there we go. Okay, that place was worth it. Done. Oh, there's a salmon. Okay, we'll eat that. That's good. That's going to keep us going a little bit longer. We're going to run and drop stuff back off at the base, and then we're going to see if we can't find a diner or something like that to loot. Something that's guaranteed to have food piles. Get out of here. Yeah, so what do we think? Where's going to have food here? Oh, rabbit. Nice. And I haven't brought a bone. Knife. Okay, that's 1 piece of charred meat though. Aldo's cabinet, we haven't done that place yet. I don't know if we've done Big Buns, to be honest. Maybe we can check this place out. Uh-oh. Party girl. Okay, she's down. Sounds like there might be a few of them. Okay, there is a few of them. Gonna have to practice my kiting here. Ow! Wow, I can't wait till I can do some more damage. So this ATM's useless to me. Fact. Because it only gives cash. Cash is only good for selling or shotguns, and I'm not using either. Come on, any food piles around here? What sort of establishment is this? Ooh. Okay, let's see who we got. Let's go outside again. I think I heard a lumberjack. Let's try and take care of this girl here quickly. Nope. And yes, we do have a lumberjack. Okay. Problems are mounting up. Oh, he's feral! Problems. Well, knock him down. Oh, I wish I had a bone knife right now. Look how fast he is. At least we can kind of separate him out from the group, though. Is that lumberjack feral as well? Oh, get up there. Give me a second to calculate my next move. Okay, we're gonna go ranged, I think. What are you doing dropping a feral businessman on me? Problem is I don't know where he's gone now. Let's drop down. Repair that thing. Oh, he's down. Thank goodness. Oh, he is feral, the lumberjack as well. That's 2 ferals. That's crazy. I'm gonna want to pop this painkiller, I think. That lumberjack could 2 or 3 shot us, I think. A couple of pretty tough ferals to be getting on day 1 with spears. We're just not getting the knockdown either. Pretty rough, man. Okay, there's a knockdown. Chance for one of them. Sadly, it was just into his arm. Wow, 1200 XP for him though. Whew. Okay, we're hungry now as well. Max stamina is reduced. Well, he seemed like a walk in the park compared to the other guys as well. Oh, what, there's more? What is this place? Oh, we've aggroed her as well. Pulling aggro from all over the place. Now we're thirsty. We can fix that though. Right, party girl's down. Buddy boy's down. And old red's down. Thank goodness for that. Oh, there's Ranger's Guide to Archery. We'll read it. 20% chance to knock down or some such. Got lots of nice firewood here in terms of the chairs. That leads to outside. Let's get the loot. Wow, that's a lot of nice stuff. Gimme. Yes, yes, with the first aid. Love that. Oh, ergonomic grip mod schematic. We'll read all these schematics because we can't sell them anymore. And a little ammo pile. Nothing in the beverage cooler. No food, unfortunately. I mean, I think they mean a different type of buns. There's another rabbit. We didn't have enough bones to make a bone knife, but now we've got one. This will help with stacking bleeds on those packs of zombies as well. Good. Just going to scrap these for space. We don't need beer. Never will. Alright, 9 PM. I say we go back and take stock of what we've got. We've also cleared this place out. Done. This dumpster nearly got destroyed by those zombies. That would have been a disaster. Probably need another secure chest here. Another chest down there. Okay, it's just turned night time here. We probably need some armour. Cloth and duct tape. We've only got 2 duct tape. Plenty of cloth though. We got a hood, didn't we? I'm going to make a chest and boots. Then we can put the bandolier onto there, you see? Alright, now we are hungry. We've got no cooking pot, no grill, nothing like that. Nothing that fancy, I'm afraid. We do have a campfire, and we do have some meat. Let's just cook up that charred meat. We've got a goldenrod there, we can drink that down. And let's loot these things while we wait for that. A lovely empty jar. Lucky me. Ooh, 4 repair kits. We're getting so lucky with repair kits. Not that we've got anything that uses them right now. And there's 1 bone. There's our charred meat. That's 30 food. Let's just eat it all. That's all our food gone. But you know, there'll be more. Oh, there's a wolf right now. That feels like too good an opportunity to pass up. I just wasted all my arrows missing that thing. We do have some more iron arrows here though. Let's make them. Oh, we got one into it. Wonderful. Okay. Stay there. Oh, don't run away. Don't you dare run away, Wolfie. Oh, brilliant. Best case scenario. Yeah, that's a lot of charred meat. There's a zombie. I hope it's not feral. Okay, we got it. Just a regular Joe. Okay, since it's all we can make with no cooking pot, we're going to make 5 more charred meat right there. You've got to love the early game struggles, my friends. We're going to need to cook this water as well, I think. Okay, let's take 2 of those charred meats along. And I say let's start digging out some sort of mine or something. Right here in the backyard. Okay, I just heard another wolf. You're right there, right there. Come on, please hit that thing. Nice. Oh, I think we floored it. Get up here. Does it stop dead in its tracks? Oh no, I'm out of arrows. Out of good arrows. I'm going to trust I've taken enough out of it. Oh, don't run away, please, please, please. Damn it. That's a lot of meat left on the table. Oh, it's back, it's back. Come on. No! Right, we got it. Okay, well these wolves are providing a very nice food source early game. I, for one, am very happy with that. There's 3 water. Good, things are looking up. We're just going to keep making the charred meat. It may not be fancy, but it's good enough for now. Right, back to the mine. Right, we're hungry. We're just going to eat 3 charred meat, I think. Pop a couple of boiled waters to offset that. And back to work. Okay, we've got a skill point, but I think we're going to hold off. And we're just going to level the spear. And get that as good as we can get it. Alright, I think we're going to leave that there. Some decent progress into that mine, to be fair. For some reason this block's been problematic. Let's get rid of that. There you go, much better. So we'll keep working on that overnight while we're weak. Got a decent amount of clay, decent amount of stone and stuff. We're getting there, and we're ready to face the day next time as well. We've got 7 meat to see us through. And 1 drink. Well, we got boiled water down there as well, so that's okay. Okay, pretty happy with how that day went. We faced some adversity with the ferals, we took on a couple of wolves, and we are going to loot the socks off this little town, and then we'll have to move somewhere else, I think, to somewhere with a downtown or something like that. We cannot use this trader at all. We can't use him for quests, we can't use his vending machine, we can't use anything. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to it though, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do let me know by leaving a like down below. If you'd like to see more content from the channel, why not subscribe today? Thank you so much, have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.